about basically like a pro guide to conditioners for rejuvenating your hair. So first things first, if you're new to my channel, please, please, please don't forget, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, thumbs up this live because I am recording it live. If you by chance are missing this live recording, basically all you need to do is subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications, and that will notify you whenever I come on live. So I like to do a little bit of Q&A as well whenever I do my videos, but because I want to get to all of the information, we will be saving the Q&A for the end of the video rather than the beginning of the video. So for those of you that have questions in regards to your hair care, you'll be able to ask those questions at the end of the live rather than in between the live. If there is a question that is related to what I'm talking about in regards to the topic of my video, which today's topic is conditioners that rejuvenate your hair, then you'll be able to ask that question and I'll answer that question at that time. All right. So let's talk a little bit about conditioners. So the first, which is the most common conditioner, is instant conditioner. An instant conditioner can be anything from our hair repair and restore conditioner, and it can also be which they call they're a lot thinner in consistency. Those are what we call instant conditioners, right? So instant conditioners are you use them right away. They stay on the hair no longer than about 3 to 5 minutes max, and you rinse them out. Then we have our next category, which is your deep conditioners. Deep conditioners, which also is a part of this particular product, which is the hair repair and restore, that is what we call a dual product, but it is also a deep conditioner. A deep conditioner is also one that is slightly thicker in consistency. You typically will utilize it on the hair for anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. It's one of those conditioners that it is more like a deep penetration onto the actual hair. Deep conditioners are typically a lot heavier in consistency and they're heavier on the hair, right? Then we have a mask. Masks are kind of like a deep conditioner on steroids, right? So masks are a little bit thicker. They coat the actual follicle, they sit on the hair, and they create what we sometimes will call a cocoon. And then the treatment properties start to happen. Masks are also going to be an extension of a deep conditioner because they are a lot thicker in consistency. They sit on the actual outer layer of the hair. They can be done under the dryer or without a dryer when it comes on to processing your mask. And I mean, masks have a lot more benefit to those people who have a lot of damaged hair, that kind of thing, which we'll get into in just a moment. Lastly, you have your leave-in conditioner. So that is the fourth conditioner that I'm talking about right now, which is your leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioners are those that you literally put on the hair in a small amount and you do not have to rinse them out. All three of the other conditioners you do have to rinse out, which is your instant, your deep, and your mask. All three of those have to be rinsed out thoroughly. That is another reason why leave-in conditioners versus conditioners, which are rinse off conditioners, they are never one in the same product. So you'll never get a leave-in conditioner that also can be used or serves the purpose of a rinse out conditioner. Can you manipulate your product to do that? Yes. But more times, whenever it comes into a retail standpoint, you always have your leave-in conditioners because they are a lot thinner in consistency. They're typically like milks or water versus your conditioners that have to be rinsed off. And if you don't rinse them off, they leave buildup on the actual hair and then they can work against you rather than for you. Okay? So let's start where are there a number of conditioners that are basically dual conditioners? Yes, there are. So with the Elite Hair Care line, our moist repair and our blah 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 moist repair and hair repair and restore, both of our conditioners are dual action conditioners. And the reason why I say that is because they can serve as a instant conditioner or even a deep conditioner. Okay, so those two conditioners can serve as either or, instant or deep. Basically, the change is dependent on how long you leave it on the hair and how you decide to process it. So if it's an instant conditioner, it's going to rinse right off right away. If it's a deep conditioner, it's going to sit on the hair and you're either going to use our handheld hydration machine or you're going to use a hooded dryer or a steamer to process that conditioner to open the cuticle so the hair will take that conditioner in. Okay. How often should you use a leave-in conditioner? Jackie, I will answer that question towards the end, only because I still have to get through that portion of leave-in conditioner, and I might end up answering your question anyway. Now, our 24 karat, which is the Moist Me 24 karat mask, that mask also has to be rinsed off. Typically, when you put a mask on the hair, you usually want to use a processing cap. That is how you get the most benefit from it. And you want to sit under a hooded dryer. The reason why I say that is because the mask is made to really sit on that cuticle. And while using a hydration machine is great, that can open the cuticle, I prefer it to be under a hooded dryer with a processing cap, because I do feel like you're going to get a lot more benefit using that mask than you would using that mask as with a hooded dryer and a processing cap than you would with a hydration steamer. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about when you use which type of conditioner, because that is also super important. Now, let's talk about the instant conditioners. Instant conditioners for me are typically if I am doing a fast wash day. Like I'm just doing a shampoo and a condition, I'm combing it through real quick and rinsing it out. That is an instant conditioner. Instant conditioning is also beneficial for people who work out, where you're just trying to get that salt out of the hair right now. It's more of a right now thing. I don't have time to sit under the dryer, so I'm going to instant condition my hair. Now, am I going to get the same benefit if I were to now use it as a deep conditioner? I'm going to throw that question out to you guys, and I want to see what everyone's response is. If I'm using my conditioner as an instant conditioner, which is the hair repair and restore, if I'm using it as an instant conditioner versus a deep conditioner, which one am I going to get more benefit from? The instant conditioner or the deep conditioner? Which one will I get more benefit from? And I'm using the same product. It's the same product, but in this instance, I'm using it as an instant conditioner. In this instance, I'm using it as a deep conditioner. Thank you. So as a deep conditioner, I'm going to get a lot more benefit from it because I'm allowing it to sit on the actual hair and I'm processing it with heat, opening the cuticle for anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Now, there is one type of conditioner that I did not mention in the 4 types of conditioners that I did mention. So the 4 that I mentioned was instant, deep, mask, right? Instant, deep, mask, and leave-in conditioner. But there is one other category of conditioner that I did not mention, which is your treatment conditioners, okay? So this is considered a treatment conditioner, AKA it can also fall in the class of a deep conditioner, okay? So this product that I'm showing you is called Elite Repair RX. This is a protein and reconstruction conditioning system. The reason why I said it can fall under either deep condition or even under treatment conditioner is because that product is made for a specific problem and not an overall issue. So that's another reason why I like to call it a treatment conditioner rather than a deep conditioner, because it cannot be used in the way that a deep conditioner would be used. A deep conditioner is typically used, it can be used multiple times over and over and over and over and over again, whereas treatment conditioners have to be used based on the manufacturer specifications. So that is the reason why the Elite Repair RX is really not a part of any of the 4 classes that you heard me speaking of, because it is a treatment conditioner and it is made for use when needed at a specific time or a specific reason. Okay? All right. So your instant conditioners, as I said, are typically those that you are going to put on the hair, comb through the hair, and rinse it off. The longest that you'll leave an instant conditioner on for is up to 5 minutes, and even that is a long time. Okay? Now, let's say you cross over and you turn the hair repair and restore conditioner into now a deep conditioner. The good thing about Elite hair care products is that you can co-mix our products. So you can do what we call a cocktail. Cocktails are basically where you are taking more than one product and creating a cocktail, okay? Cocktails would be, I'm taking these 3 products along with this conditioner, and I'm taking these 4 products and I am creating a conditioner for myself. That is what cocktailing is, okay? And that's the good thing about Elite Hair Care products, is because all of our products can be cocktailed. They can be cocktailed to cater to your situation. So maybe you're having a situation where the hair is somewhat weak, but at the same time, it's also somewhat dry. You can create a cocktail with the hair repair and restore conditioner and the moist repair conditioner, along with a little bit of Goddess hair repair serum. Mix it all together, and now you've created a cocktail conditioner specific to your problem. And this is one thing that a lot of places won't tell you, because they want you to buy every single conditioner that they have, but they're not telling you how to do what you can do with it, right? So for me, I want you guys to start doing what we call cocktails. Cocktails are going to be way more beneficial than it would if you were to just use one solid product at a time. I'm a cocktail kind of person. I like to create conditioning treatments for my clients based on their needs. So if I know I have a client where their hair is breaking, and I know for a fact that they've already gotten a protein treatment, well, this particular time, I'm going to treat the hair repair and the moisture repair to make sure that I hit two birds with one stone. So that's the reason why I say cocktailing is actually a really good thing. Not everyone's product line you can do cocktails with, but the good thing is Elite Hair Care product line, you can do cocktails, and I love to do cocktails. I have a stylist that did a video using our products, and in her video I'm going to actually show you guys how she cocktailed that product, and it was brilliant, because you guys know I'm not all into the fruits and veggies to condition hair, but she utilized a vegetable, or maybe it's a fruit, along with our product, and created a cocktail conditioner for her client's hair. So I'm going to now find that video. I'm just going to make sure that there's no sound on it, mainly because, you know, they're not my friend when it comes on to stuff like that. All right, let me turn the volume down, okay? So here is the video where you guys can see she utilized an avocado, some blueberries, a little bit of hair oil, and then our Elite Hair Repair and Restore conditioner. And she created a cocktail conditioner for her client's hair based on her client's needs, okay? When she was done, she took that conditioner and put it on her client's hair. This is another cosmetologist. And that is how you create a cocktail. You put together products that you know can actually work together, and then you create a conditioner that is catered to specifically what your problem is. And there is nothing wrong with doing that. So for those of you that like to do the fruits and veggies on your hair, maybe you want to add a little egg yolk or something of that nature, you can do that utilizing Elite Hair Care conditioners as well. Okay? All right, so now let's talk about the mask. If you have actually used our Moist Me 24 Karat mask, put a 1 in the chat for me. If you have used our Moist Me 24 Karat mask, put a 1 in the chat for me. What is the difference between cocktailing and DIY? So DIY is a novice word for professional cocktailing. That is all. You do it yourself, cocktail. You're still doing it yourself with a cocktail. But the difference is, as an Elite Hair Care Pro, which anyone who has any of our products, we have you in the Pro family. When you're a pro, that means that you are professionally cocktailing your products with an intentional purpose. You're doing it with intent, and not just waking up today and saying, I'm going to go and mix these two up and I'm going to make something and we're just going to do the thing today. No, you are doing it with intention. So if you guys ever see me make cocktails, I do my cocktail and I do it with intent. It's just like if you were to go to a bar and you tell the bartender, can you make me a Sex on the Beach cocktail? That's an intentful cocktail. They know exactly what goes in. An ounce of this, an ounce of that, 2 ounces of this, 6 drops of that. That is called an intentful cocktail. Now, if you go to this same bartender and say, just make me one of the best cocktails you think of, and she literally goes like this, that's called DIY. So that is the difference between the two. I don't DIY cocktail. I do my cocktails with intent. I look at the problem. I analyze what the problem is and what I feel it needs. I look at my Elite Hair Care products that I have sitting there in front of me. I know what each and every one of my products do. Why? Because I am the creator of all of my products. And that is going to then say, okay, so I notice she has a hair repair issue, which is the bulk of her issue. So now I start putting things in percentages. Okay. I know that she has a hair repair issue. Her hair was damaged and we're trying to get it back. So I know that right now that's about 75% of her problem. So I know 75% of my cocktail is going to be based on the hair repair. Then I'll say, well, she is somewhat dry, but I know that dryness is not one of the biggest issues for her, but I'm still going to add a little bit of moisture to this product. So now I'm going to have 75% strength and 25% moisture. On top of that, just because I want to make sure that I am boosting the repair properties in this product, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my goddess serum in there because I know that it has hair repair and moisture repair properties. And this is going to add a little more slip to exactly what I'm doing. So then I'll say, okay, I don't want it to be too heavy, so I'll add about 5 drops. If I want it to be super heavy, I'm gonna add about 10 drops. That is how I do my configuration because I know my products. I know what my products are for, and I'm doing it with intention. I will give you guys cocktails in just a moment to give you the response. And a lot of you, if you already have our our hair recipe book, those are cocktails in that book, you guys. So those are actual cocktails that I put together. If you notice, it's not one steady product line for each recipe. Some recipes have different products in there on purpose. On purpose. It's called intentful cocktailing. I need everybody to type that in the chat. Intentful cocktailing. Intentful cocktailing. That is what we call that as a pro. Thank you, Grasshopper. Intentional or intentful cocktailing. Intentional or intentful cocktailing. You can say either word. Thank you. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, M. Love, Cheryl, Deborah. Thank you, all of you guys. Listen, when I ask you guys to type something in the chat, if you guys remember in school, when you write things, you remember things. When you write things, you remember them. When you say them, it's a form of remembrance, but as you say it and it escapes your mouth, you have now let it leave into the atmosphere rather than you putting it on paper and you remember it because it required you to do something physical to know it. Okay? All right. So the Moist Me 24 karat mask is just that. It is a mask. It is made with the intent of repairing and restoring the moisture content in your hair. Okay, so the Moist Me 24 karat mask is a also treatment conditioner, but it is known in the category of hair masks. Hair masks are thick. Hair masks coats the hair. Hair masks are heavy. That is the reason for them. Typically, if you are low porosity and your hair feels dehydrated, a mask is going to do you the best way before I would do an instant condition or even a deep condition. The mask is going to be your best friend first. Okay, so that is what a hair mask is for. And then lastly, we have our leave-in conditioners. So we have what we call a cream-based leave-in conditioner. And then we have what we call a water or milk-based leave-in conditioner. So this is a cream base. If you guys notice, it's not moving because it is a cream. It is a lotion, okay? It is a thick lotion, right? That is a cream-based leave-in conditioner. A liquid-based leave-in conditioner is not a lotion. It is a milk. It slides down. It's thinner, okay? So a cream-based leave-in conditioner is typically designed for thicker hair. Cream-based leave-in conditioner is also more suitable for those who have a lot of volume in their hair. But you need to know your porosity to determine which one is really best for you. A milk-based leave-in conditioner is typically best for people with high porosity hair. You don't want anything heavy on your hair. Are these available on the UK site? Debbie, Olive is actually on the live right now. Olive, if you say, hey, Olive Johnson is our Europe distributor. So if you jump on to Elite Hair Care North UK, or yeah, North Europe, or if you just go to our website, elitehaircareusa.com, and click authorized distributors, you'll be able to get to her site, which she does have majority of all of the products available in the UK. And you'll get it really, really quickly at a quarter, if not even $1 less, more, way, way, way less than if you were to order it in the US. So yes, Olive is on here. And Olive is the one that controls all of the Europe ordering. Debbie Star. Okay, so let's talk about cocktails. If you're ready to talk about cocktails and you have your pen and paper, put a 1 in the chat. We're going to do some cocktails real quick. I am going to literally give you some cocktails. Crystal, many hairstylists say cream-based products are not good for hair. Is that so? Jackie, cream-based products are not good for everyone's hair, but not every product is good for everyone's hair. It's just dependent on when you are using it and what purpose you're using it for and the hair type that you're using it on. That's also very important. All right, so you guys have those 1s in the chat. Perfect. All right. I got my cocktails right here in front of me. Everything these people put out there isn't good for everyone. No, it's not. All right, good. So number 1, first cocktail, my hair is breaking off. So this is going to be one of the first cocktails. My hair is breaking. For breaking or breakage, my hair is breaking. Typically, your base of this cocktail is going to be the hair repair and restore conditioner. Okay? So the base of this, at least 50% of this cocktail will be the hair repair and restore conditioner. So we're going to say that at least half of this is going to be the hair repair and restore conditioner. Okay? Now, what I would also do with this conditioner is take your Elite Repair RX Step 2, which is the hydrate conditioner. And I would add about maybe a tablespoon or 2 to this cocktail. The reason why I say to add the hydrate is it's going to add a little more hydration to this mixture without making the hair very heavy. Now, if you are natural, then you, instead of using hydrate, you'd use, which I don't have here, the moist repair conditioner. Moist repair is slightly heavy though, guys. So if you're low porosity, you can use the moist repair. If you're high porosity, I would suggest using the hydrate from the Repair RX kit. This is still a conditioner, you guys. It is a conditioner. Not because it hydrates the hair from a protein, because it has amazing hydration properties, but it is a conditioner that can still be used as a conditioner first. Okay? Then, on top of that, for breakage, I would add about no more than 5 drops. And when I say drops, I mean drops of the hair repair serum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why I said 5 is because you do not want to create a breeding ground for very heavy hair. Our goal right now is to help repair the hair, and this is something that you don't want to leave on the hair. You don't want it to build up too much, right? So once you put all 3 of those in your jar or in your cup, which I usually like to use like plastic cups, or I just use my hand, you are going to mix them in your hand first to put them all together, emulsify, in the hand and then tap and touch the hair all over. Now, I want to see something. When you guys put your conditioner on, do you put it on the scalp first or the hair first? I want you guys to type that in the chat. When you put your conditioner on, are you putting it on the scalp first or are you putting it on the hair first? On the hair, on the hair, on the hair. Thank you, you guys. So yes, when you are putting on your conditioners, you do not put conditioner on the scalp. You put conditioner on the hair because that is what needs the conditioner. You put the conditioner on the hair, not the scalp. The only thing that you'll put on the scalp is if you're doing a hot oil treatment or a scalp treatment. Other than that, you always put it on the hair and then you comb it through if it's one of those conditioning systems that allows you to comb, excuse me, that allows you to comb through it. Okay, so that's number one when it comes on to the conditioning. All right, so I just gave you guys a cocktail for if your hair is breaking, okay? Another line of defense if your hair is shedding or breaking is you can also do an Elite Repair RX protein treatment. Now, this is what we call what? What do I say about our protein treatment? How do you treat the protein treatment? I want somebody to type it in the chat. How do you treat a protein treatment? What do you call that? How do you train your mind to understand how to use a protein treatment? There's a line that I always use, and I will never stray away from that. Thank you. A Band-Aid. A Band-Aid on the boo-boo. Thank you, Grasshopper. Band-Aid on the boo-boo. The reason why I say you're going to use the Elite Repair RX as a Band-Aid on the boo-boo is because guess what? Do you wear a Band-Aid for style? Do you wear a Band-Aid every single day? No. Band-Aids are made for helping to conceal or cure a problem, right? So a protein treatment is just that. You use it when needed. We only get Band-Aids when we need them. We don't wake up today and say, you know, I should buy some Band-Aids to hold on to because I know I'm going to need one in the morning. I need a Band-Aid in the morning. I know I'm going to need a Band-Aid 3 weeks from now. So let me get some Band-Aids. Or, you know, this Band-Aid goes with my outfit, so I'm going to wear this Band-Aid today. No, it is considered a Band-Aid on the boo-boo. It's used when needed, okay? So you can also use the Elite Repair RX to stop instant shedding. Instant shedding. The good thing about the Elite Repair RX, it works in less than 20 minutes. But it is not something, excuse me, that you can do every single day or even every single week. You can only do it for emergency situations where you need to stop the shedding or breakage right now. You can only use it or should only use it in emergency situations when you need to stop the damage, meaning the shedding or the breakage right now. Is it going to stop anything from breaking that is requiring itself to break? No. Whatever issue you're having, it still has to run its course. Okay? But then you have some residual shedding or residual breakage, those kinds of things. It will help you in repairing those situations. So whenever you have shedding, the only cocktail for shedding is the Elite Repair RX. Okay, and it's a 2-part system. You get both. That is the only one that can help with shedding, and it does it in less than 20 minutes. When does it expire if you don't use it like that? Our shelf life is usually 2 years, sometimes even longer. But here's the thing. Even if you don't use it like that, you should still give yourself a protein treatment at least once every 8 weeks. At least one time every 8 weeks, because shedding happens every single day. So there's no absolute reason why you shouldn't be doing it. You should be using it at least every 8 weeks, at least that much. So there is 180 people in the chat right now. I need at least 120 of you to thumbs up this live. So I need another 40 people to go and thumbs up the live right now. This is very important, you guys. This tells YouTube to rank me amongst the millions and billions of influencers that they have. And until you guys start doing that, they won't really know to rate Elite Hair Care USA. So I need you guys to go and thumbs up this live. Close your chat and thumbs up this live, please. And thank you. In the meantime and between time, we'll go on to the next cocktail as soon as we get to 120 thumbs up. So if you haven't already thumbs up, close your chat and go and thumbs up and come on back in. Mm, 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 mm. Is it okay to cocktail the Shine Booster conditioner with a treatment conditioner to get both benefits in one go? Absolutely, Grasshopper. I actually have a video that I'm going to be uploading sometime either today or tomorrow that I did that with another client. So we did a hair color on her and she's also gray. So what I did was I put the hair color on her hair first, right? After I put her hair color on, I took the Shine Booster conditioning treatment and I put that on top of it. So how you do this is exactly the same way. You won't mix the two together. You'll put your treatment conditioner on the hair first. So you'll put your hair repair and restore on the hair first. Once that's on the hair, I usually let that process for about 5 minutes or maybe 5 minutes all by itself on its own. And then I'll go and I'll paint on our Shine Booster conditioning treatment over that so that it creates that glaze on the hair, all while the hair is still conditioning and you've created a cocktail. The only difference, this is a layered cocktail rather than a mixed cocktail. It's layered on. So you just layered it on. I hope that answers your question. Products definitely expire. Okay. So now, let's say your hair is severely dehydrated. When I say severely dehydrated, it literally looks like the ashy knees that doesn't have lotion on it. When you have severe dehydration, your goal now is to rehydrate the hair. So for this cocktail, I would say to take the 24 karat, which is the Moist Me 24 karat mask. You are going to use, let's say, I like to do things in percentages. So let's say 50% of this cocktail is going to be the Moist Me 24 karat mask. The other 50% is going to be the Moist Repair Deep Conditioner. You will mix both of those together. Very good, like really, really good in the hand. And then you will apply it to the hair, sit under a hooded dryer for no less than 20 minutes. That is the Oh My Hair is Super Dehydrated cocktail. That cocktail is going to change your entire life. Why? Because it is going to rehydrate or rejuvenate that hair in less than 20 minutes, and it's going to still leave the hair feeling nice and shiny, but slightly lightweight all at the same time. And if you guys heard me, I said slightly lightweight. So keep that in mind, okay? So that was a cocktail for severely dehydrated hair. So you got a cocktail for your hair is breaking. You got a cocktail for your hair is shedding and breaking. You got a cocktail for severely dehydrated. So you got 3 cocktails so far. So now we're going to create a cocktail for growth. So I hope you have your pen ready. If you got your pen ready and you're ready to get this growth cocktail, put a 1 in the chat. And I actually don't have that bottle here, but I'm going to just use another bottle to simulate it. Okay, so this cocktail is going to be for hair growth, okay? So first things first, you will have 50% hair repair and restore conditioner. 50% hair repair and restore conditioner, okay? The other 50% will be the moist repair conditioner. So 50% hair repair, 50% moist repair, okay? You are then going to take our super growth serum. This is the oil-based one. We no longer have the oil-based. You are actually going to be using the water-based serum, okay? The water-based super growth serum, you will then add about 10 drops of the water-based super growth serum to the conditioner that you already put together, which is the hair repair and restore conditioner and the moist repair conditioner. You are going to put both of those together and then add about 10 drops of the super growth serum, okay? Once you do that, you are going to now mix this up. I highly recommend if you're doing this cocktail to use some form of bowl or cup, just something really small, because you want to make sure that you mix it really, really well, okay? Lastly, you're going to add about 5 drops of the hair repair serum. The reason why I said to mix the 2 conditioners and the super growth serum first is because remember, the super growth serum is a water-based serum. Oil and water does not mix. So you need to incorporate the water-based serum in your conditioner first. If you don't, the oil is going to be the last thing that touches the hair and it's going to literally sit. And that is the reason why you want to mix in the water-based serum before you add the hair repair serum, okay? Once all of that is mixed, then you will add about 5 drops of the hair repair serum. Mix that in really, really well. Okay, you want to make sure that it all looks like one consistency, one color just put together. And then you will apply it to the hair. The reason why I said to do it that way is because number one, you don't want oily hair. That's number one. Number two, you want all 4 products that you just created a cocktail. You want all 4 products to literally coat every single strand on your head. Okay. That's another reason. And number three, you want to make sure that you don't create an environment of heavy hair that is very hard to rinse out, right? So if the oil is on the hair first, what happens if oil touches the hair and then you go and touch the hair with water? Pat, you will order at elitehaircareusa.com. Christine, the reason why I don't sell a formulation like that is because once you get it, that oil is eventually going to separate. And then you have to make sure that you're shaking it really well. So I'd rather teach you how to cocktail it. Shy, I'll repeat it in just a moment. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat it, okay? Carosi, if you only have the oil-based serum, use it first. All you do is you don't have to skip, you don't have to pre-mix it. You can put everything together and then mix it because oil is oil. But if you're using the water-based serum, then you want to make sure you mix in the water-based serum first. So first things first, you're going to take 50% hair repair and restore conditioner. 50% hair repair and restore conditioner. Then you will take 50% of the moist repair conditioner. Okay? Moist repair conditioner. Then you will take 10 drops of the hair repair, the super growth serum, 10 drops of the super growth serum in a bowl with the 2 conditioners, and you're going to mix that up really well. You're going to mix it so that you do not see the water from the water-based serum. You don't want water moving around, okay? Once that's all mixed together, then you will take 5 drops of the hair repair serum and you will put that in and now mix that last. So that is the last thing that's going to go into this. After everything else is mixed, then you will mix it up really well and put it on the hair. So now let's talk about something really quick, you guys. When I said a cocktail, cocktails are only done per wash day. So you're not going to create this cocktail and leave it in a bottle for weeks and weeks and weeks to come. Cocktails work best when they're freshly mixed. If you went to a bar and you told them that you wanted a sex on the beach and the sex on the beach was already pre-mixed, is that considered a cocktail that was made at a hand-mixed cocktail? No. You just took the whole wow factor out of it. You just took all the benefit from it because it's been sitting mixed that way already. So all it's been doing is pruning in its own juices, right? So cocktails are mixed right then and there as needed right then. So when you're mixing this, if I say 50% hair repair and 50% moist repair, that means that you're going to have no more than about half a cup to a cup, and not even a cup. A cup is a lot. I'd say about half a cup of conditioner mixed. So you're going to do a fourth of a half, right? Or half of a half a cup of one conditioner, half of the other cup. And then you're going to have that. So you will only have a small amount of conditioner. Do not go and take the whole bottle and make a cocktail. That's not a cocktail. You just created a whole new product for yourself, and now you've just wasted a ton of product because now you can no longer cocktail anything else. That is the reason why I do cocktails on the spot. Okay? How often should you use this? Wash days are typically every 10 to 14 days. And remember, if you're washing your hair every 2 weeks and once every 6 to 8 weeks you're doing your protein treatment, that means 3 out of the 4 wash days that you have One of them, four out of the 4 wash days that you have, one of them would be a protein treatment. So now you have 3 left. With the 3, you're going to now base it on what the hair needs that day. Not what it needed 3 months ago, not what it needed 3 weeks ago. Hair care is based on what the hair needs right now, right? So if today your hair seems just very dry and brittle, then you're going to go ahead and do the moisture cocktail. Today, let's say you want to focus on hair growth. So this wash day you're going to do this concoction, this cocktail. Then the next wash day, maybe you still want to focus on hair growth, you would do that again. But there's a 2-week span in between it. There's a 2-week span in between. How many oil growth serum drops do you put if I only have the oil? Carosi, you're still gonna do the 10. You can still do 10 of the super growth and 5 of the hair repair. It's the same measurement. You're just not going to have to wait to mix one and the other. You can mix them both at the same time, mix all 4 products all together. I will now get rid of my old mixed cocktail combos since they are useless and old since they've been sitting. Yes, Denise, a cocktail is made for right then and there. I do not pre-mix cocktails. I like my cocktails to be freshly mixed right then and there as needed. You don't want to mix everything at once because your hair is not going to need this same cocktail every time. So what if you need the same conditioner to do another cocktail? You've already created another cocktail. So then you can't cocktail it again. Does that make sense? If you guys understood everything that I just talked about in regards to the cocktails, put a 1 in the chat. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, good. Good. So I'm glad you guys got all the good information. I hope everybody enjoyed this part of the live with the free 99. I hope you guys just really took in the deets of what I just gave you. It's very important that you guys just follow through. Like, I use all of my own products. I don't stray away from them. I don't get tired of them. If I get tired of a product or I feel like there's a product that I don't have that I need, I create one. So as things get bigger and bigger and bigger, you guys notice that we always bring products in because that's the point. We want to make sure that you have everything you need. So like this coming April 1st, the Goddess Polish is coming back on the 1st. And also the masket fibers are coming on the 1st. So on the 1st of April, we will be dropping both of those products at midnight, and you'll be able to order both at midnight, which is the Goddess Polish. That is the lightweight glossifier. It leaves the hair nice and shiny after the fact. It's a styling aid. And then the masket fibers also will be available in black and brown come April 1st. Crystal, when are you coming to Jamaica? When I come to Jamaica, I'm not coming to Jamaica to do any form of work. I'm coming to Jamaica to have vacation. So when I come to Jamaica, I won't even be announcing it because it's not for me to come work. So I'm not coming to Jamaica. But if you're trying to get our products in Jamaica, send a WhatsApp message to 352-801-4410 and we'll get the pricing and such to you. So we do have product available in Jamaica. So now you guys can ask any of your hair care Q&A questions. I'm opening the floor for you guys to be able to ask. If you're new to my channel or maybe you've never ordered from us before, if you use code YouTube20, that will give you 20% off your first purchase. Is olive oil good for the hair? Yes, but it's very heavy for the hair. And olive oil comes in so many different types. Some cheap, some expensive. So I just kind of stay away from olive oil because you don't know which is good. Some of them are mixed with soybean oil. Sometimes you're not even getting fully olive oil. Just to answer the questions about when I'm coming anywhere, I'm not doing any form of traveling, you guys. I am basically taking appointments in salon only. I'm based here in Orlando, Florida. So for those of you that want to get an appointment, the books are open. I am accepting new clients. I'm not going to stop accepting new clients. COVID is over. So we're back to being able to do things on a normal way. But yes, I'm accepting new clients. And if you want to come to the salon to get your hair done, you'll be flying into Orlando. That's where I'm based. I hope it's useful for naturals as well. Every cocktail that I give you, no matter if you're natural or relaxed, it's useful. The hair type doesn't matter. How much you use on that hair type is what matters. I'm new. Are your products delivered to the UK? So, Kels, if you go to our website, elitehaircareusa.com, and you click on authorized distributors, that will take you to Olive, who is our distributor in the UK. And you'll be able to get your products there. Do your products work for locks? Absolutely. Every last one of them. My kids are getting on my nerve. You can get all of our products in the UK. And yes, our products work on locks. So locks are treated no different from regular hair because that's exactly what it is. The only difference with locks is that you retwist it. But when it comes on to shampooing, conditioning, and treating, you can use any one of our treatment products on your locks, including the protein treatment. You're just going to use a little bit more. But that's another reason why we say clarify the hair first. So if you use the Elite Clarify to cleanse your locks, cleanse your hair, then you'll do the treatment, shampoo, and conditioner, and you won't use as much. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna go back to your question. The last question was Denise Baker, who I just answered. So I'm going to go back in just a second. I'm ordering something for my kids. I'm gonna read your questions in just a minute, you guys. Let me just do this. Okay. How long should I sit on the hooded dryer with the mask? Up to 20 minutes. Okay. All right. So let me go back to Denise's question, which I've already answered. I just used that as a place marker. I have extreme heat damage to my natural hair. I just got a trim or slash cut. How can I get my hair back healthy again? So that hair has to grow out that's been heat damaged, but I would definitely say start doing some hair repair or even moisture repair. I'd probably say start with the moist repair shampoo conditioner, and then you can create cocktails with the other products as needed. How often can you use the Supergrowth Serum on the scalp for relaxed hair? Every day, because it is now a water-based serum, so it dissipates and absorbs on contact. What's the best product to use on gray hair? It doesn't matter what color your hair is, it depends on your porosity. So you want to just check your porosity, and that's going to determine if you need moisture or strength. The fact that it's gray won't change anything, it only can possibly change the texture. Any products you recommend for alopecia? It depends on the form of alopecia, but definitely our hair repair line and definitely the super growth serum. Hey, Crystal, my question is about my protein treatment. My hair doesn't get crunchy. Is that because I'm not using enough? It sounds like you're not putting enough on. It sounds like you're just kind of squirting a little bit and just rubbing it in. And I feel like probably everywhere that you do touch with the product, it is getting crunchy. So you just, what I did because I use it so much in the salon is I put a spray top on my bottle and took the treatment pump off. The treatment pump is great. This is great, right? This is great. But, well, okay. The treatment pump is great, but I feel like the spray top is better. The reason why we don't send it with a spray top is because it streams out of the spray top like a roach spray. It's like very direct and people get very confused. That's why we use treatment pump. But if you have a spray top, you can use a spray top and then you'll be able to spray it around your head and then it kind of foams as you touch it. So it'll foam up. So that's probably really the reason why. Now, does it have to get extremely hard? No, it doesn't need to be extremely hard, but it will have some sort of crispiness slightly to it. Um, can you make a cocktail with the Moist Me conditioner with the Moist Me 24 karat deep conditioner? Yes, you can do both. Absolutely. Can I have my stylist do a texturizer after having a relaxer previously? You can't do a texturizer after a relaxer. Once you're relaxed, you're relaxed. The texturizer should have come before the relaxer. You can't go backwards. So now you're just relaxed. Can you use the Elite serums every day? Yes, depending on your hair type and texture, yes. I'll be braiding hair. What's recommended? So we actually just sent out, well, no, it hasn't gone out. It'll go out tomorrow. Shy Fishburne, I'll be sending out, well, we already have one created, but there's an email that's going out tomorrow with a 25% off coupon. Is it tomorrow? No, Friday. It'll be going out Friday with a 25% off coupon and basically telling you what to do while your hair's in braids. So that'll go out on Friday. It says how to help your hair during braids. And this will actually talk, well, one went out today. That's number one. Basically about daily applying your super growth serum, follow the directions of the edge repair for your hairline, and then style or sleek your hairline with the Elite Control Edge Control for slayage and growth. And then Friday, we have another email that's going out on Friday that basically kind of talks about somewhat of the same thing, but it's a little bit more in detail. Three things you forget to do during protective styles. Number one, you always oil your scalp. I'll just kind of go over it with you guys. Number two, refrain from pulling your hair back too often. Number three, when you're wearing a protective style for more than 3 to 4 weeks, you want to shampoo and condition your dry hair and keep it clean and healthy. Dirt and dehydration do not go hand in hand when wearing protective styles. Use moist repair shampoo and conditioner for your protective style wash day. And don't forget to thoroughly dry your hair. So that's going out on Friday. Sorry, guys, my phone overheated, so I had to wait for it to cool down a little bit. I just turned the fan on. I think that charger's too. Rather to use cold or warm water for the Soothe Me pre-treatment. For Soothe Me, you can use cold or warm. I'd probably just say lukewarm water. Hey, Chris, I use all of your products, but my hair has gotten so much thicker. So how do I manage? Because it's getting harder to, and I'm natural. Sham, I would probably say, people who complain that their hair is a little too thick or whatever, they get texturizers, but that's a definite choice of yours. Can I use a leave-in conditioner every day? Nope. Leave-in conditioner is not made to be used every day. It just builds up on the cuticle. Using mask, how long should I sit in the hooded dryer? I answered that one, I think. Should moisture be applied before taking out braided extensions to avoid those braids for a long period of time? So it has to do its thing. It has to run its course. So using whatever you want to use is not going to stop it from shedding. And if it's breaking, that's different. Breaking means that it was dehydrated and damaged already and it needs to break. If it's shedding, any suggestions for those hair loss due to bariatric surgery? Treatment, it will have to run its course. That's a little bit different because remember, when you have bariatric surgery, you're doing something to the body, taking of it. You're taking away everything that you know, and now the body's in shock. That shock doesn't last forever. It lasts. And dry. How do I combat dry ends? A trim. Your ends are only dry because they are doing your protein treatments every so often just to kind of help aid the shedding, but doing exactly what you signed up for. So you're shedding the weight, but you're shedding the nutrient away. Our goddess gummies are coming, which is a new hair and nail gummy that we will have to eat advanced hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Can you give a dry hair cocktail once again, please? So dry hair cocktail, 50% moist me 24 karat mask, 50% moisture parent conditioner. You can also add some goddess hair repair serum into that mix, about 5, no more than 2 drops. What do I do? Oils and balms leave my hair heavy and weighed down. My hair soaks up the water-based serum, but leaves my salt and pepper hair dry. Okay, so Grasshopper, you have 2 different problems going on. Number 1, you said the balm leaves your hair heavy and weighed down. That means that you're using way too much. You're greasing your hair like Jamaica way. You're doing too much. So if you're going to use the serum, then you use the serum. If you're going to use the balm, then you use the balm, but you don't do both together. When you're putting it on your hair, you should only be putting it at the scalp level and the scalp level only. That's why the hair is so heavy. You're using too much. Number 2, the water-based serum is supposed to absorb because it is a growth serum. So it's not made for moisture, it's made for growth. So it sounds like you're overlapping. If you're going to use the hair repair serum, then just use that. If you're going to use the balm, then just use that. If you need growth, then you'll be using the water-based serum for just that, growth. You have to split up what you're using them for. You're trying to do too many things all at once. Will your products improve or increase density? My hair is fine. If your hair is fine, there's no way to improve density. Fine textured hair is what you got. That doesn't change. That's what you have. Man, you guys, your questions are coming so fast. So will it stay fine after product use or become thick textured because you were shedding or it's extremely damaged? That can thicken and change in density, yes. I want to know right on my relaxed hair, which one of your products should I use? The Silk Wrap Foam. The Wrap Foam is what you have. And then when you're pulling it out, you can use some either of the Goddess Hair Repair Serum or the Hair Repair Balm to kind of pull it out and keep it nice and moist. We always thought growth grows your hair and protects itself. I mean, yes, but dirt and debris, if you think of a flower, right? Flower, while it likes dirt, it's sitting in dirt, it's dirty. But does it like to sit in congested soil? Will it grow in congested soil? No. Hold on 1 second, you guys. As I was saying, the flowers don't grow in congested soil. They grow in dirt, but not dirty, congested, full of bugs. That's not how it works. So I hate to hear people, oh yeah, I haven't washed my hair in 6 months. Not because it's growing your hair, that's just because you're nasty as fuck. You're just nasty. That's basically like you take a bath because you know that it keeps your skin nice and shiny. Like, ew. That's just nastiness. Anybody who uses an excuse is just nasty. Sorry. So if anyone of you is one of those, just don't bother tell me because I'm gonna tell you that you're nasty. How do I join your email group? Go to our website, and then a pop-up will pop up for you to sign up for it. Bianca, no, you can't really find cocktails in the book. I actually gave out the cocktails. I just gave you guys the free 99. I gave you the game for free. Did you ever give your review on the ORS point reviews? Nope, never really did it. I'm gonna do it. Yes, Athena, remember to get your trims. Absolutely. Any suggestions for natural hair puffy roots? They're puffy because that's probably your porosity, number one. Number two, it's natural. Like, that's just natural hair. I have a sluggish liver and my hair is shedding so much on the top of my head. Could that be the cause? Desme, I'm not sure. I'm not a physician, but what I would definitely say is to Google the liver issue that you have going on to see if hair loss is one of those things. And then what is the treatment for that? More than likely, if there's something going on with your liver that's in the body, that has to do with the blood and the blood flow, that has to do with the hair and nutrients. Remember, the liver is used to do certain things. It could possibly be it, but I'm not a physician to tell you. When I sit on the hooded dryer with moist me cocktail for severely hydrated hair, should I use processing cap? Yes. The only time you do not use a processing cap is if you're doing the protein treatment. Any other conditioner you're doing under a dryer needs to have a processing cap. Am I bringing back the growth elixir and the Afrogoddess bomb? You never know, Miss Duncan. You never know. Trina, 3 years out and I have natural hair. Every wash day is about a baseball size of hair loss. I understand what you mean about running its course, though. Wondering about products to help prevent breakage. Okay, so you had bariatric surgery 3 years ago, so that means that you probably need to go and just have a little checkup. That's number one. If you're 3 years out, I mean, well, let me not say that. If you're still losing tons of weight from it being 3 years out, possibly. But at the same time, shedding is normal. So if you have every wash day and your hair is out and not in braids and you're losing a baseball size of hair, that means that you should have no hair on your head. Think about what I just said. If you're losing that much hair every wash day, which is typically every 2 weeks, then that means that you should have no hair on your head right now. If you still have on your head and you can't see any bald patches, then it just has to run its course. But in the meantime, you can still do your protein, you can still do your wash day normal. But honestly, 50 to 100 hairs in a day is regular shedding. So if the hair is covered, you're wearing wigs, wearing braids, whatever the case may be, then you have excessive shedding, take them out and have a wash day. I stopped using the balms and oils and am now only using the water-based serum. So do I now do more moisture to combat dryness? Yes, grasshopper. Absolutely. And remember, you're in Jamaica. It's nice dry. It's dry. So definitely the moisture pair is going to be shampoo and conditioner. But you don't need to use, I think you're doing it the wrong way. Because if you're using the water-based serum, that's for growth. The strand, it's going to absorb in the scalp. So really what you want to be using outside of that is either one of the balms or oils to oil your scalp. But you can do one or the other every other day. You don't have to do it every day. How often to trim? You can tell me trim schedule. Can I use henna with these products? I do not use henna with any of my products. I don't sell henna. I don't know much about henna. I just know it to a hairstylist who wants to lighten your hair. If you've been using henna, we can't stand you. Please don't sit in our chair. I wash every week and condition every day, but sometimes I leave condition in overnight. That's your problem. You shouldn't be doing that. You don't leave conditioner in overnight. Absolutely not. All right, you guys. So I hope this Q&A session was helpful. I have some things that I need to take care of. But as I said, if you're new to our channel, use code YouTube20 to save 20% off your first purchase. For those of you that are not new to Elite Hair Care, you already know how it go. But other than that, yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. Please don't forget to share this live with your friends and family. And I'll see everybody in the next video.